Saquon Barkley told a great story this week about what good friends he and Christian McCaffrey are. He even talked about how competitive they get. They filmed a commercial together. That matchup, there's something about going up against him, and he said that makes me want to win even more. You got to think Michael Strahan with these.
Spin it right through. Just right through it, no problem. Don't even think about the win.
I know.
well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't hear a thing. She said 35-mile-per-hour wind. Who did we just watch that feature on? Christian McCaffrey. And then you have Saquon Barkley on the other side. I think both of those guys, I would consider them stress relief for any quarter run game, and you know they can get a home run out of any time they touch it. Or these both guys are excellent receivers out of the backfield. For these quarterbacks, I think that these guys are the ultimate around him. Maybe they don't focus on him as much, but we all saw last year, and knowing what how these guys pick things up to another level in the playoffs, he touches the ball from any point in the field, and he's off to the races.
And touches the ball, it has to be more meaningful. They need more explosive plays out of him. It's not just, hey, touch the ball and just do what you can do. Hey, have some more designs where it can be more explosive and more, 20-plus plays as well. And he's so athletic, he's so big, he's so quick, and just the way he punishes defenders, at the linebacker level and opens those holes up for Christian McCaffrey. I mean, Trent Williams is the main guy for San Fran.
Yeah, Defensively, the run game couldn't get in sync. I think they need to duplicate what Chicago did versus Philadelphia, the zone run game, get that defense to flow. It's a Jomo Davis and Carter, the interior three. They're as good as it gets. They have three deep, same tree, and there's a lot to draw from there on film. And I'd say with Kittle and Juszczyk and Tongas, I think those are the three guys, and that could be a wrinkle that
came at him with two running backs that both went over 100 yards. They can bring in Robinson to go with McCaffrey and try to do that. As a quarterback, you heard EA talk about the wind. The first thing I do when I go out in a windy situation like that, I'm right-handed. I want the right
hamstring as much time to heal as possible. I told you yesterday he was going to go today. He is a full go today. Had them no issues there with Trent Williams. But Ricky Pearsall, listen, he's had that PCL injury for the last 2 months. He got a McVay this morning. Told me that he will be good to go. X-rays are negative.
All right, FanDuel is the best place for all your same-game parlay action, and Gronk has one for us today.
That's right, Kurt. I got Christian McCaffrey to run for over 50 yards. George Kittle.
Niners are ready to roll into Philadelphia. Who's going to come out with the victory? It is time for playoff football. Thanks, as always, for watching Fox NFL Pregame presented by GMC. We'll see you at halftime. The party's just getting started.
And we've got the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. We say welcome to the broadcast booth along with Tom Brady. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Tom, the Eagles start their title defense. Of course, the Super Bowl champions against the 49ers.
Has been unstoppable, just electric. The 49ers offense, a little volatile. 2 weeks ago against Chicago, 42 points. Last week against the Seahawks.
Namely wind, up to 35-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. That'll be a factor. And then there's bad blood. That goes back to the title game a few years ago. This was pregame. It's already starting.
I gave them rest, and he said they had a great week of practice. Everybody is fresh. Running back Saquon Barkley also said, not worried about the layoff. We train hard, and we've been able to perform in the playoffs at a high level before. One person they're not going to have, though, today.
It's desperate in the playoff. It's about who can play desperate the longest, and we've done that all season. The second was about playing here in Philadelphia. Wednesday, he showed his team clips of this loud opening 3-and-outs, stayed together and rolled to a blowout win. Helping them win today, their ultimate tone setter, all world tackle, Trent Williams, with that hamstring injury. He is good to go. Telling me pregame, it's the playoffs. I'll go as long.
Title defense. So the Niners get Trent Williams back. Eagles will not have Lane Johnson. And we talk so much about this Kyle Shanahan offense, and we'll see them first because the Eagles won the toss and they have deferred. But it's going to be fascinating to see the Eagles offense too, Tom.
Last week, so we're going to see early in the game how sharp they could be. That's certainly a challenge when you've had that type of little layoff. They are playing at home. It feels like quite a bit of a home field advantage, and with that guy Saquon Barkley,
he's rocking, and we can't wait. Wild Card Weekend continues on Fox. And here we go. 49ers set it for a return with Brian Robinson. And he gets trucked at the 24-yard line by Will Shipley. Purdy came back from the toe injury. Overall, he's been excellent.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal, like I said, on third down. But there's been a little inconsistency like I saw last week in their pass games. On deck, the game of the season they need to go on the road and beat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Here's McCaffrey trying to get the run game going. He goes nowhere. Stepped up by Nolan.
Back passing, featuring their tight end and their halfback. You see they're already on the ball with some tempo. Try to catch Eagles off guard.
Purdy has Robinson deep and wide open for first down. And he breaks through. Foot race now. Cuts back. And again. And still on his feet all the way down to the field.
But Purdy in these windy conditions, right off the bat, doing what he does. Huge play for the Niners to start.
McCaffrey, nothing. Well, just like we said, explosives will be hard to come by.
To get the ball on that undercut, well, there's no one behind you. And then you see Robinson in the open field breaking tackles. They've been struggling to find explosive plays. That first quarter.
30, second down. Time throws over the middle. It is caught and held onto by McCaffrey. Went up and got it. It's a first and goal for Sam.
Relatively effortless. That is not an easy catch for a running back.
First and goal. McCaffrey looking for a little seam up the middle. Works his way down to about the 2. And it's funny, McCaffrey did that.
Stated he's an absolute stud.
Second and goal. Couple of fakes. Purdy, quick throw. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Robin.
The jet sweep, fake the toss. And a little bit of eye candy. Mitchell just can't squeeze that coverage tight enough. And a good throw just above the helmet to Robbins with this Eagles team. And the Niners say, take that. It ain't going to be easy today.
Wow, what a start. All DeMarcus Robinson.
Late, you get a yard separation on the corner, and that's all Brock Purdy needs.
You know, DeMarcus Robinson had 63 yards on that first drive. That's his best game of the year. Here's Britton Covey on the return for the Eagles. Nice little move, and another one. That's a pretty good return, out to about the...
Reliable, and you said it, KB, his poise in the big moments. We covered him in the Super Bowl last year. No moment is too big for him. He's got a great foundation growing up with great parents. He's going to need that type of game today, as he's done in the playoffs so often.
Here is Saquon Barkley up the middle. Let to get him going.
I'd expect a lot of Saquon and more scrambles. More time runs for Jalen.
That's a pretty good run for Barkley with a big hole into San Francisco territory. He goes and down to the 32.
As soon as Saquon sees him fold inside, it's an easy bounce out cut and then off to the races. We saw a lot of that from Saquon last year. That was running into open space, but his short area agility, the power.
He started at right tackle week 18 when they rested everyone. Keep an eye on that. Barkley again, right side. Up the middle goes Barkley, and another solid run.
What they've done a good job of, and Coach Saleh, I give them a ton of credit, is limiting the really big plays. They do force the opponents to drive the ball. It's a great place for this defense to try to start today.
On the fake, Hurts looking to throw. Near side, complete for a first down. It's A.J. Brown.
They need to drive that football today. Both quarterbacks have done a good job early doing that.
Hurts on the run underneath the Goddard who makes the catch. And Dallas Goddard is out.
Called up. Obviously, Kendricks has been a veteran and a great player for a long time. But it's every man that can be healthy as a body. Yeah, you're up. You're expected to contribute. You've been all in the meeting rooms all year.
Said very comfortable with him. Here's a little flip coming near side. Devontae Smith, and it's struck out well. Smith turns it upfield. That's Garrett Wallow, another one of those new linebackers. I wonder if they're wearing like.
You wonder, okay, are they going to be 8-9 this year, and they turn around with 1 week to go in the regular season playing for the 1 seed.
Yeah,
that's an unbelievable job. And
third down. Here is Barkley looking to bounce outside. Barkley, what an effort, and a first down for the Eagles. Didn't look like anything was there, but he just kept on chugging.
Yeah, just such great vision runner.
Number 43.
Barkley. Inside the 5.
down. The's a lot of options they have down there, and right, that guy number 1 usually finds the open guy.
Just give it to Barkley here. Barkley surging full. Tush push. They had gotten away from it. It hadn't been as good. No, it's a regular formation here. Third and goal. They give it to Goddard on the sweep. Dallas Goddard's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The jet sweep to Goddard coming across, seal the edge of the defense, and then Pinnock's free, but kind of the size and strength of Goddard. Not really a fair fight there, KB.
Hey, Dallas Goddard, his first career rushing touchdown. He's got 12 total touchdowns on the year. And Elliott's at the point is no good.